everyone, it's Sarah from Apricot Polka Dot, and today I'm going to show you how to make a crocheted heart. Now, you may have already watched my YouTube video about how to make a tiny crochet heart, where I made these tiny crocheted earrings using embroidery floss. So now we're going to be making a slightly larger heart today. Now, if you were to use just regular yarn on that last pattern, it would make you a heart about this size. But since we want to make it a little larger with regular yarn, this pattern that we're going to learn today is the one that will make this slightly larger. And you can see how that's just a little bigger than the previous size. So to get started, we'll move this out of the way. You can use any yarn. Now I'm just using a really basic craft store yarn today. Make sure you are checking your yarn to see what size hook is recommended. I'm using a 5.5 hook today. You can do this with any size though. I've also done this with Omega Krill, where I have used 6 strands at once to create cute little hearts, and they're really cute with Omega Krill. So to start, we're going to just get our hook onto our yarn here. I always make my little loop, get my hook on there. Now to start, we're going to make a magic circle, and the magic circle is where all of our stitches are going to go when we get started. So we start by chaining 4, 3, 4. Okay, we have our 4 stitches. Now to make this magic circle, we're going to create a slip knot through the very first chain. So the first chain is right here. You can see where we began. So we're going to insert our hook into that chain, grab our yarn, pull it through there, pull it through the other loop as well. Now if you kind of tighten that up, you can see it's sort of made a little ball. I like to sort of see the circle and kind of open it up so that you can actually see where all of our stitches are going to go. They're going to go right into this little circle. So that is our magic circle. So the very first thing we need to do is chain 3 to begin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to do 3 triple crochets. Now a triple crochet is very similar to a double crochet. You're just going to do, instead of just looping your yarn over once, you loop it over twice to begin. So now we have 3 little pieces of yarn on our hook. So we're going to now insert our hook into that magic circle, grab our yarn, pull through, and then we're going to yarn over. See, we have 4 now. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to pull through 2, like you would with a double crochet, but instead of just doing it 2 times, we have to do it 3 because there's still 3 pieces of yarn on our hook. So we yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we did that 3 times, and that is our very first triple crochet. So it makes kind of a large stitch. Now we're going to do that exact same thing again. So remember, yarn over twice. So we have the 3 loops, go through our magic circle, grab that yarn, 4 pieces of yarn on there. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then I always just kind of tighten it up a little bit. And I always like to keep my circle kind of visible. And I like to keep this little tail like out of the way as much as possible too, so it's not getting in the way. Let's do that one more time. So we yarn over twice, go through our circle, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, so here is the beginning, grab some more yarn, of our heart. So we had our chain 3 and then 3 triple crochets. So now we're going to do 3 double crochets. Oh, there's so many numbers. 3 double crochets. Now these are just basic, where you're just going to yarn over, go through your circle. Now we have the 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That was 1. Now we're going to make our second double, yarn over, go through our circle, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 2, yarn over, go through our circle, grab it, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so now we're going to, so we've made almost an entire half of our heart. It's upside down, but we've almost made an entire half. So now we're going to chain 1, Easy enough. And now we're going to do 1 triple crochet. So now this is the very bottom, making that bottom point of our heart. So remember, we go over twice, go through our circle, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we are exactly halfway. Now we're just going to do that exact same thing in reverse to finish up the other side. So you can see this way, it's a half of a heart now. So we have to do the exact same thing in reverse that we just did. So we're going to chain 1, and now we're going to do 3 double crochets. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's 1, 2, get a little more yarn here, 3. Okay, now if you remember, once we did or right before we did our double crochets, we had our 3 triple crochets. So we're going to do the 3 triples again. So yarn over 2 times, 1, 2, 3, and that's our first. 1, I need a little more yarn, 2, 3, so now we're at 2, and this is our last triple, and this, remember, is all going into that center little circle. 3. Okay, so now we are almost done. The last thing we have to do is just chain 3, because that is how we began. 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to do a slip knot into our magic circle. So we don't do any yarn over right now. We're just going to insert our hook into the center, grab a hold of that yarn, we're going to pull it up and through, then we just pull it through that stitch that we just finished, and now you can cut your yarn, kind of keep it, hold it tight, pull your hook out, and then I like to just pull my first string too. That helps to tighten up the circle in the center, tighten up that one, and look, you have the cutest little heart. Now with these ends, if you want, you could use them to like tie a knot and then you could hang it. Or usually what I do is I use just a crochet needle, like a yarn needle, and I sort of stitch them into the back side so that they're not visible anymore. But think of all the possibilities with these cute hearts. They make so many fun little things. You can make garlands, you can hang them, so many fun things that you can do. And again, remember, if you want my tiny crochet option, that is available too. This one's just a little bigger to give you a couple more options with your cute hearts. But I hope you enjoy, and please feel free to subscribe and to check out my website at apricotpolkadot.com.